Before you pack your bags and move to North Georgia, I want to share something honest with you that most buyers unfortunately learn after moving here, and I don't want you to make the same mistake. And it's true, living in North Georgia is beautiful, peaceful, and very grounding, but it's not the same type of ease, convenient life that many people are used to when they move here from out of state, or even like a city like Atlanta. So in this video, I'm not here to sell you on the dream of living in North Georgia or scare you away from it. I'm here to give you the honest version, the version that people wish they knew before moving here. And by the end of this video, you'll learn the 7 challenges of living in North Georgia that you absolutely need to know before moving here. So let's get into it. The first challenge of living here is the windy, steep, narrow roads that you experience here in North Georgia. Now, driving here in North Georgia feels completely different than what most people are used to. The mountain scenery here is really stunning, but the roads can be challenging at times, especially if you're used to driving on 4-lane roads. So if you're moving here from out of state like I did, the adjustment can be really big. Add in some rain and fog and winter ice, and even a quick errand can take longer than expected. The beauty of the North Georgia mountains is definitely worth it, but the mountain driving is a lifestyle you definitely need to be ready for. If you're new here, my name is Matthew. I'm a real estate agent here in Georgia. I also moved to Georgia from Florida over 16 years ago, been loving ever since. And we help buyers relocate here to North Georgia or one of the surrounding towns as your go-to local real estate team. And on our channel, North Georgia Life, we make videos just like this one so you can learn everything there is to know about living in North Georgia, including the best neighborhoods and things to do so you get a really good idea what it's like living here. Make sure you subscribe down below so you'll be the first to learn about everything that's happening here. And also by subscribing, it helps us out a lot and allows us to keep making videos like this for you. If you're thinking about moving to North Georgia, then go ahead, reach out to us. Our phone number is right here on the screen. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and give us a thumbs up. The second challenge of living in North Georgia is that you'll find that the towns here have limited shopping and also limited services outside the town center. Now, the North Georgia towns are full of charm, boutique shops, great restaurants, and weekend markets. But once you get outside the town center, everything really spreads out quickly. You might end up driving 20 to 40 minutes just to get to your big box store or a specialty service or even a certain type of restaurant. And healthcare works the same way. Sometimes you have to travel to a larger hospital or go see a specialist, and a lot of times your commute times are longer. Even simple conveniences like going to a late night run to the grocery store or last minute school supplies aren't always close by. So if you're used to living in the city where everything is just minutes away, this can feel like a really big adjustment to your lifestyle. The third challenge of living in North Georgia is that you'll experience spotty cell service and also internet gaps. So if you rely on fast, consistent internet for working at home, or you simply enjoy streaming without any interruption, you'll want to be very intentional about where you live here in North Georgia. Now, access to fiber is still growing, but it's not everywhere. Some North Georgia areas still use DSL, satellite, and old cable systems that still slow down during busy hours. Even your cell service can be really unpredictable here in North Georgia. You can be in the downtown area with great signal and drive just outside of town and lose your signal completely because of the mountain ridges. For remote workers, this can be a deal breaker. So what many locals do is they do hotspots, signal boosters, and other solutions to stay connected. And the scenery here in North Georgia is incredible, but staying connected can be challenging. So we always advise our buyers check the cell signal and the internet signal before choosing a home. The fourth challenge of living in North Georgia is all the wildlife, pests, and the yearly maintenance of your home. And that's one of the biggest draws of living in North Georgia, being so close to nature, where seeing wildlife isn't just an occasion, it's part of your everyday life. Some of the wildlife that you might have to deal with are deers in your gardens, also raccoons trying to get into your trash cans, and you might get a snake from time to time bathing in your driveway. Also, you have to deal with carpenter bees that love your decks, and also squirrels really enjoy your bird feeders. Then there's the yearly maintenance of your home living here in North Georgia, like picking up fallen branches after a rainstorm, cleaning out your gutters that are filled with leaves, and also power washing your home, maybe your driveway and your deck, to remove any buildup of dirt or pollen. So many homeowners spend more time maintaining their home than expected, but it's really rewarding to live here in North Georgia, especially if you love the outdoors, but it does come with some work. So if you're looking for a low maintenance lifestyle and you don't want to deal with wildlife, you might consider not moving to North Georgia. The fifth challenge on our list is expect more traffic during high peak season times. And here in North Georgia, it really attracts a lot of visitors all over the southeast, and that's great for business. But if you're a local living here, you definitely see a lot more traffic during this time of year. Fall is the busiest time of year that brings a lot of visitors here because they want to see the change of the leaves. They want to go pick some apples at some of the orchards. So with all these crowds, it really packs the highways. You have some roads like Georgia 515 and some of these mountain roads that really fill up with a lot of people. And sometimes during peak seasons and during the weekends, it can really come to a crawl. Also, downtown Blue Ridge, LJ, Dahlonega, and even Helen fill up fast. Restaurants get really crowded, parking becomes tricky, and even simple errands take longer. Also, the summertime brings its own version of this near lakes, hiking trails, and also waterfalls. So if you enjoy quiet weekends and also active weekends throughout the year, this can be a lifestyle that you really enjoy. But if you're expecting to live in North Georgia to be more quiet, maybe a little bit more remote all year, these crowds during these high peak seasons in some of these North Georgia towns can really surprise you. So what the locals do is they plan around it, they take early trips, they also use the back roads to avoid a lot of the traffic during this time of the year. The sixth challenge of living in North Georgia is the weather. The weather here has a rhythm of its own. You get all 4 seasons, but each one brings its own personality with it. Spring here is mild and colorful with cool mornings and also warm afternoons. Summer can be hot, but it's usually a softer heat compared to the city of Atlanta, thanks to the elevations of the North Georgia mountains, and also the forest offers a lot of shade. Now fall time is the star of the show because you have the crisp air, really bright colored leaves, and also that perfect weather that you can wear your hoodies. Winter is generally mild here, but in the higher elevations, the temperature can get a little cooler. Also, you can see snow from time to time. And rain is common here year-round, especially here in the North Georgia mountains. Overall, the weather here feels seasonal, refreshing, and is always connected to the nature around it. And the 7th challenge of living in North Georgia is the fewer job opportunities locally. North Georgia does offer a peaceful, scenic way of life, but the job market is smaller here compared to the North Metropolitan Atlanta area. Outside of healthcare, hospitality, retail and construction, and also some certain trades, career opportunities are limited here, especially if you're looking for specialized roles or upward mobility. That's why many residents either work remotely or they commute to places like Cumming, Gainesville, Canton, and even the northern metro Atlanta area for high-paying opportunities. But the commute times can be longer, especially on 2-lane highways or winding mountain roads. North Georgia doesn't lack opportunity. It just best fits for people who are semi-retired, or you can work remotely, or you can set up a schedule where you can do a hybrid schedule with your employer, or you can find local work because you work in one of the job sectors that I mentioned above. So now that you heard the 7 challenges of living in North Georgia, the question becomes, does North Georgia fit the lifestyle that you're looking for? Because living in North Georgia isn't for everyone, and that's okay. Some people fall in love with the quiet nature, the slow-paced lifestyle that it has to offer, and others realize that they need more convenience, more services, and more job opportunities than North Georgia can offer. If North Georgia checks all your boxes as a place that you want to live, then go ahead and take the next step. Reach out to my team and I. Our phone number is right here on the screen. We'd love to help you find a perfect neighborhood, an ideal home for you and your family. So if you're unsure about North Georgia, then stick around because I created this video for you here at the top of the screen titled Avoid These Type of North Georgia Homes. And until next time, as we always say in our channel, North Georgia Life, we make the world a better place, one person, one family, one investor at a time through the power of real estate.